The Class B state golf final rounds descended on Jamestown and Carrington. Let's start with the girls at Jamestown Country Club. Velva's J.C. Lonis rolls this in for a 5 on the par 3 14th. Then New Salem's Lizzie Backler is there with this look on the same green. She'd tap in afterwards for a 7. Meanwhile, Greta Wareham from Park River would roll this in. No problem for a bogey on the par 5 10th. Over to Crossroads in Carrington for the boys. Oak Grove's Grayson Wetch in contention. He'd nail this for a par on number 4. The big story in the final round was Botano's Jaden McLeod. He was on a tear on the front 9. Here's his birdie at the same spot. It wouldn't be his last. He's teeing off on the next hole, the par 3 5th, and leaves it close enough to drain another birdie later. He'd card 29 on the front. Same green. Zach Hendrickson is there from Our Redeemers. And he's got a tough 2-putt situation. He's got great speed on it, though, to save par with his next shot. McLeod's group also featured New Salem's Garrick Geis. Looks to be in trouble for an up and down at 5, but forget about that. He chips in for birdie. Incredible. The Grovers win the boys B title. McLeod is the individual champion. On the girls leaderboards, Kindred outlasted everybody the last 2 days. The Vikings landed 3 players in the top 10, including the winner, Avery Bartles. Here's what Jaden McLeod had to say about his big win.
I knew I had to go under par and shoot the lowest score I possibly could, and that's what I did. I didn't think I was going to be able to go that low, but I played pretty well. When I was on my turn to the back 9, as I kind of knew.
Congratulations to that young man. The Minotauros added 3 new players via the North American Hockey League supplemental draft. Josh Aarnes came off the board at number 15 from the forward position. Then a pair of picks in the 60s gave Minot right wing Adam Fleming and Magic City native defenseman Brayson Bozer. Bozer is the 3rd youngest player to be picked in the league's supplemental draft. In Casper, the SaberDogs lead the Horseheads 10-8 in the 7th. Looking ahead to more state brackets this week, Class A baseball's opening round has Shanley Century, Dickinson West Fargo, Cheyenne Minot, and Legacy Red River. Meanwhile, in Class B, it's Central Cass facing Renville County, Lemoore Litchfield Marion taking on North Star, the Cardinals and Miners, and finally Thompson versus Bishop Ryan. Switching to softball, where the Class A field features Valley City, Jamestown, Dickinson, Cheyenne, West Fargo, Bismarck High, Century, and Grand Forks Central. The Class B pairings are the Lakers and Patriots, Tommy's Miners, Central Cass versus Wilton Wing, and MLSKB taking on the Vikings. Minot enters the state girls soccer tournament as the WDA champion. The Majets open with West Fargo, and the team portion of state girls tennis is all tomorrow.